Is it that time of the week again? ManokAdobo here, and welcome to another great Ace Attorney Escapade, a series of events that take place in between the chapters of the Great Ace Attorney 1. First, I'd like to apologize about the mistake I made last time. Turns out these episodes were actually, in fact, DLC for the first game available on 3DS in Japan, which may or may not have gotten a fan translation. I believe not. Nothing I can look up seems to suggest so. But at the very least now, are available to everyone through the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. So, enjoy. Today's episode appears to take place before Case 2 of the Great Ace Attorney. I may be wrong. If I am, I will put up a warning right now on screen. Please look for giant floating text if so, because I don't want to accidentally spoil anyone, because events do transpire. The old-timey way of saying things do definitely go down during the second case of Great Ace Attorney 1. So, give y'all time to absorb that warning, if there is a warning. But without further ado... Ahem!
Ranced Magazine presents Episode 2 in a first-class cabin.
In this second episode, it transpires that another crime was committed aboard the SS Buria. The stakes are high as Sholmes and Stroganov pursue the culprit, but there's more to the crime than meets the eye. Ooh, I hope I remember all the names. I'm pretty sure SS Buria was already different. Hey, if it means I get to do the Stroganov voice again, so be it. 6th January, 6:23 p.m., SS Buria, first class cabin, number 1. Kazuma, it's almost 2 weeks now since we left Japan. I can't believe how quickly time has gone. It's not keeping me waiting, huh? So, our next port of call will be Shanghai. I forgot they made a stop over there. Ooh, this is before that even. Knock knock. Is it Knuckles? Idris Elba, is that you? Who's there? Who could that be at this hour? What's that noise? A detective! A detective? Who? A great detective! Oh, no. I don't get it. What's a great detective? If you would be so kind as to open the door. Oh, yes. Sorry. Of course. It's a trap! Is something wrong, detective? Are you investigating a case? Oh, so this would be the first time they ever actually see each other then. Wherever a great detective goes, great cases occur. Indeed, I am the root of all evil. Wait a minute. At least he's polite enough to warn us up front. Because where Sholmes goes, trouble does seem to follow. I mean, who is this mystery man? Sorry? Then I don't think I want you in my cabin. Man, where is Ryunosuke right now? I guess he's sleeping in the closet right now. Shh, don't wake up. He's sleeping like a baby. Under our very noses on this steamship, a terrible theft has just occurred. How terrible are we talking? We talking like Grand Theft Auto? On a boat? It could happen. What? You noticed, I presume, the brief power failure a short while ago? Oh, yes. The power couldn't have been out for more than 10 minutes, though. Indeed, yet that was ample time for this wicked crime to be perpetrated. I see. Well, clearly it's a case that needs investigating. Precisely. The culprit ran away in this direction, down the first-class cabin passageway here. Really? The thief came this way? You don't suppose he suspects Asogi, do you? I'm quite sure of it. It may have escaped the attention of the dim-witted crew, but not of the great detective. Either that, or he just, saw some hallucinations out here. Eating the chicken on this ship, as I've heard, caused some incidents before.
To that end, I would be obliged if you would allow me to investigate here in this cabin. Well...
Ooh, he's gonna find his secret boyfriend. I mean, Naruhodo, his secret boyfriend.
How curious. Is there some reason why it would inconvenience you to have your cabin searched?
Inconvenience me? Well, I'd be lying if I said no. I'd also do realize that I'm a little spoiling case 2. Just don't worry about it. I'll try to keep my reins on from now on.
After all,
there we go.
there's a stowaway in that wardrobe right over there.
Just like Solid Snake hiding in the lockers in Metal Gear Solid 2. You know, with the poster on the inside. What kind of poster is Ryunosuke pressing up against right now?
It's just me in here, you see. No one else. So you might perhaps want to focus your attention on one of the other first-class cabins. What are you looking at? As it happens, you are the only first-class passenger present. The other cabins are vacant.
Well, that's what you think. You should check them twice.
Oh.
You know, if they aren't vacant, then we could probably just have Ryunosuke hide out in one of those. Assuming that nobody else has booked those rooms.
Ryunosuke, no! No, stop! Get back in the closet! Did that rather tragic rumbling of the stomach arise from within you, my good fellow? Yes, I'm just so hungry. You know, before this, I was stranded in the jungles of Russia. I had nothing to eat but snakes and frogs, you know? Yeah, I had to scavenge them myself. Yeah. Of course. As I said, I'm the only person in here.
Unless you're hungry. You know what, Sholmes? You want to go down to the mess hall? You want to go eat? I think we should just, keep the investigation, we put it on the side for now.
It's not long until dinner time now, so perhaps we could do this afterwards. I do apologize, sir, but it is of the first importance that the investigation is not delayed. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Wait, where you go? Wait.
Where did he go?
What? No. Stop!
How did he suddenly move all the way over there? Yes, without a doubt. If the culprit were to be hiding in this cabin, it would have to be inside this wardrobe.
No one in there but a lion and a witch. Yup, just an entire land of Narnia. You don't want to go in there. I hear it's dangerous.
I shall need to examine this wardrobe thoroughly. I presume you have no objection?
No objection, he says. You see this band on my arm? It means I'm a lawyer. If only I could open my inventory right now.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to decline. Really, you won't find it. You've doomed us all. Did those two rather tragic sneezes arise from your good self?
Yes, I'm practicing ventriloquism. I can now sneeze without moving my mouth. Doi dot the desk it all.
Of course they did. As I said, I'm the only person in here. You have a curious knack of talking while sneezing, then. Twice, no less.
I'm a very good ventriloquist.
This is going to be a tough one to argue. I was watching you quite intently, sir.
Ooh, those sounds. Are those your goggles? Are you scanning me? Are you doing a lie detector test? 'Cause I'm sweating.
I was watching you quite intently, sir, and I assure you I saw no signs of a sneeze. Couldn't Ryunosuke have held his nose? As I was saying, I shall need to examine this wardrobe. You've had it now, then. The game's up.
Game over. But then how would Naruhodo not know who Sholmes is? Wait. Oh, you sneaky devil. Are you hiding behind some clothes? Nothing here. See?
Nobody hiding in there, it seems.
Of course. Like, duh. What do you expect?
What? I mean, of course. You seem surprised. No, not at all. Yes, I am. Yes. He was in there for sure. I shut the doors on him myself.
Hello? Now it's Knuckles.
More visitors? Who's this now?
Click, clack, patty whack, give a dog a bone. Ooh! Well, if it isn't Mr. Stroganoff, or shall I say, Beef Stroganoff. I looked up his localization name. I'm sorry, but this is probably one of my favorite ones. Beef Stroganoff starts with a B. Give me a second.
Excusing me.
Oh, Seaman Stroganoff.
Sorry for disturbing, but crime has been committed on board ship.
Yes, I heard. A terrible theft, apparently. What did they even steal?
How do you know this?
Ah, well, the detective here just informed me, you see.
Detective?
By the way, I'm doing that voice filter the way I used to 2 years ago. Because all the ones I have right now don't quite match it. I gotta be authentic, you know?
Yes, I assumed you must have asked him to investigate. Detective, could you...
Sholmes? Mystery man?
Where did he go?
Just hiding in the vents, I bet.
Is he also on the run? Is he the thief?
Wait a minute.
I must ask you to cooperate with the investigation into this crime. Fully.
Uh-oh. He's glaring at the wardrobe already.
Where the hell's Naruhodo? Excuse me? This is getting curious and curiouser. Oh, that's what was stolen. Naruhodo got stolen.
Well done! Well done! You found me! Well done! Yeah! What are you doing hiding in my wardrobe? Well, I've just presented myself to give this man my poop. Oh, don't worry, it makes sense. Maybe I should play this jingle at the same time. My good man, I was merely assessing the practicality of concealment in such a place.
What are we talking, like 70% practical?
And I would say that, at a push, a human could survive for up to 5 minutes in that cramped space.
Wait, why only 5? Wait. Are you... Kazuma, are you slowly killing Naruhodo as we speak? Wherever he is?
Yunosuke's been in there for a fortnight. Is he not human?
If he plays Fortnite, then... No.
Who are you?
Shh. This is the moment of truth. The great detective is about to unveil the sordid details of this wretched crime. You mean to say... Yes, there can be no doubt that the culprit of this terrible theft did indeed conceal himself within this wardrobe.
What?
I love how Stroganoff is playing the role of Reaction Andy right about now.
But that's impossible. He couldn't have done. Ah, but how did you know it was a he? Because my best friend was in there the entire time. Or at least, I thought he was.
Maybe he went to Narnia. It's the only explanation I can think of.
How can you be so sure of this?
Elementary, my dear fellow.
He said it! He said the thing!
It's him!
The real Herlock Sholmes! Except no imitations.
The criminal left behind the most revealing evidence. A bra and pantyhose.
Naruhodo, what did you pack on our trip? Oh, don't ask. Kazuma asked him to. What?
How else could you explain these 3 bones? Chicken bones. What the? He's right. Look at those gnawed bones in there. In 3 of them.
The criminal has escaped this time, but I will find him, and I will crush him. Crush him into powder. He is but little baby. Cry some more, little baby. Cry some more.
That is the second time in the past 2 days that I've referenced Team Fortress 2. And, you know, that's not a lot of times, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Can I ask you something, Detective? Why, yes, of course. I am always delighted to answer an inquiring mind. In this terrible theft, what exactly was stolen? Aha! What else but some steaks on the rib bone?
On the meat bone!
Huh? Did you say steaks on the rib bone?
Some T-bone steaks, huh? Yeah, that seems to remind me of a certain case in Ace Attorney 1. Salmonella, was it you? Like OMG Hackswords, of course.
For this evening's dinner, 3 rib steaks were stolen from Ship's kitchen only a short time ago. There was bad function with generator and Ship was without light for 10 minutes. Chef who saw criminal said that he ran away down first-class passageway. And now I am on his tail!
I do appreciate that they spell criminal with a K.
I'm afraid to say, dear fellow, that your man is no longer in this cabin.
But how?
I'm so glad that Sholmes doesn't accuse me. Probably because, my stomach totally rumbled, and if I had eaten the steak, then it wouldn't be rumbling. Yeah.
Through the cabin door, no less.
While he was about to enter it?
Having devoured his hole in this wardrobe, the culprit discarded the bones and concealed himself behind the cabin door as you came inside. Then, when attention was turned to the wardrobe, he seized his chance to escape through the open door.
Dang, Naruhodo, are you sure you want to remember track and field too?
He's fast.
What?
Make haste, my good man. After the culprit, I shall follow presently.
Hold it!
Huh? What do you... I'm sorry, Beef Stroganoff gets a hold it line? I don't remember if he had one in the first game, but I love it.
Hold it!
Something troubles you, sir?
I think maybe criminal is not running away at all.
What are you suggesting?
Kazuma has no idea.
Now I know where dog is buried, Mr. Asogi.
How do you know my name?
Me?
Ah! When I think that you are culprit, everything is falling in places.
He wasn't around to hear my stomach rumble, even though it wasn't my stomach. I mean, it was totally my stomach.
The criminal that disappeared in first-class passageway, the bones in the wardrobe. All clues are pointing their fingers at you.
Don't be ridiculous. I would never. Yes, of course. I established at once that you couldn't be the perpetrator of this crime. You did.
Why? How are you to be so sure?
My dear fellow, there are but 2 things in this world on which one can rely on total certainty.
Lay it on me, Sholmes.
What 2 things?
1, that I am absolutely batshit insane.
What is other thing?
That I am absolutely, without a doubt, batshit insane.
Oh, it all makes sense now. That tells me nothing.
Okay, I'll tell you the real truth. The first is that the word of a great detective is the word of a great detective, and the second...
Is that I'm hungry.
The second is the tragic rumbling of an empty belly.
Wait, maybe it was mine.
Not again. When I first entered this cabin, there did arise from this gentleman a belly rumbling so odiously tragic.
Odious? No, that's the second game.
That it confirmed beyond all doubt that the man had not eaten a single rib steak in some time, let alone 3.
Oh, yeah, let's go with that.
Why do I have to suffer this humiliation when I've done nothing wrong?
Curses! I will catch this thief. He cannot confront.
Indeed, assuming he decided against the post-meal constitutional swim.
That's gonna give you a cramp, man. Oh yeah, cut to Ryunosuke just outside flailing in the water. He fell overboard because he needed to escape from detection. But because he ate, he's like, no! No, stomach cramp, no! Thus sealing the fate of the Phoenix Right line for all to come. All days in the future.
Well, if you'll excuse me now, my apologies for upsetting the timeline and your evening.
You done hacked it up, Sholmes.
Detective, one moment, please. Yes? That was a most remarkable deduction. Perhaps you'd be kind enough to tell me your name. Ah, it quite slipped my mind. You've been talking with the one and only Herlock Sholmes.
That's not it. Dang you, Arthur Conan Doyle Estate.
I see. Well, I'm Kazuma Asogi, but you can call me Snake. I'm a student on my way to Great Britain. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Mr. Asogi. Oh, and before I forget. Yes, I feel I should warn you. Live cargo is strictly forbidden on this vessel. So you would do well to conceal the stowaway currently lying low under your bed as carefully as possible.
Sholmes! Sholmes, nothing gets past this man. Oh my god. Just when I thought we got away with it. Heck. And here I thought he was gonna warn him to eat the chicken.
Oh, under the bed? I bid you farewell, then, Mr. Asogi. Well, he's uncovered our secret.
And yet doesn't tell on us. Holmes, what a G. Sholmes, best detective, greatest in all the land. 10 out of 10. Mwah, I could kiss the man.
I suppose I should have accepted nothing less of a great detective. Don't you hit me with that Kazuma theme. Ah!
Frickin' heck. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Although this one does feel a little shorter than the first one. I like it though. I like it a lot.
Now then. When did you move in under the bed?
Trapdoor. A trapdoor just underneath the wardrobe. Did you know this was a magician's wardrobe?
I thought we had it when he'd opened the wardrobe door.
Ah, well, it was thanks to that split-second chance you engineered.
That I what? I mean, I'll take credit, but
you distracted him for a moment, remember? When you suggested that he investigated the other cabins instead? Wow! Look at that, we're working together, he didn't even realize it. We really are birds of a feather, aren't we?
Oh, yes. He turned to look towards the corridor, didn't he?
And yet he didn't notice, like, an entire human body just going, like, on the floor. You know, it's probably those goggles that Sholmes has on. It gives him, like, tunnel vision. And tunnel hearing, apparently. Well, I couldn't see what he was doing, of course. But I thought to myself, it's now or never. And the next thing I knew, I was under the bed.
You really know how to give me a scare, don't you? Anyway, what's all this about the rib steaks, eh?
Sorry about that. You could have told me you were hungry, man. I would have shared my food. Oh.
I've just been so hungry.
Poor Ryunosuke.
Ever since we left Japan, stuck in that tiny wardrobe? Well, you should know. You've been splitting all your meals with me. You must be starving too, Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. Oh, right on cue.
I guess we're suffering together.
And there was that power cut before, wasn't there? For about 10 minutes? So it was then. So you are the thief! I caught a whiff of the most delicious smell. And I thought to myself, it's now or never.
All right, okay. You can't think that twice in one day, Ryunosuke. That's dangerous for your health.
The next thing I knew, I had the steak in my hands. This man just can't help getting himself into trouble.
'Tis the curse of the Naruhodo family line, eh?
Well, all right. You are hungry, but 3 steaks? Thanks to you, the 3 crewmen are going to go without tonight. I imagine. Ah. No, it was just the one. What? I only took 1 rib steak from the kitchen. That's all.
But why are there multiple bones?
But I don't understand. Hey, I'm not that selfish. If I'd stolen 3 steaks, I'd have at least tossed one your way.
You know, that's true. I believe that.
I'm not your pet dog. Well, in that case, who stole the other 2? Maybe there's a cat? Do you think... Could there be a ghost on board? Like, zoinks!
Meat-loving ghost? Chie Satonaka?
She's not a ghost! There can only have been a single bone in the wardrobe when Ryunosuke moved to hide under the bed. Well, where did they come from? Which means the other 2 bones can only have been put there by one very flesh and blood person. Sholmes! Oh my god! He wasn't here to investigate, he was here to plant the blame!
How dare! How freaking dare! Sholmes was about to use Kazuma as a scapegoat? Oh! Okay, how great can this great detective even be, man? I'm getting like an entire roller coaster of emotion from a character I already know about and should expect nothing less. And yet here we are. Apparently I still don't know the limits of this man. Herlock Sholmes. Definitely more of a detective than I could have ever thought. Hey, it takes a detective to know a thief, right? It takes a thief to know a detective. What am I even talking about?
What's so funny? We're on a haunted ghost ship! A great detective or a great mischief maker. Either way, I think I'd like to spend a little more time getting to know that man.
Me too.
The great Herlock Sholmes.
Close enough. Man. It's these little bits of character interaction we would have never gotten from the main game, either because, you know, it wouldn't totally fit in the pacing, or just events just never happened to coincide in that way. These episodes, they're more than just DLC. They're a slice of life. Something that I actually feel is a bit lacking when it comes to Ace Attorney. Like, just seeing all these characters in their day-to-day life. That's what I liked a lot about those, they had this whole comic series about Ace Attorney that I believe I should be able to get. Maybe I will. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Should I go get the Ace Attorney manga and then do, like, let's reads of it once this game is done? Maybe that's a good fallback once I'm done with the entire Ace Attorney series, huh? Just a random tangent. But, yeah, it's something that I'd love to see more from Ace Attorney. Whether it's, great Ace Attorney or regular Ace Attorney. I laughed my butt off. I hope you guys did too. It was a fun time and a good nostalgia trip back to 2 years ago for me. So, let's do it again sometime, huh? I'll see you guys next time, whether you're watching the next stream or whether you're here for the next Escapade episode. Say that 3 times fast. Headband, red headband, yellow headband. And I'll catch you later, guys. Till next time, bye-bye. Stay clucky.